South China Morning Post, 21st of February 2024, China, a leader in electric vehicle development, is also warning of potential health risks at battery facilities. China has placed all of its eggs in the technology of electric vehicles and may be doomed to a catastrophic failure, given that electric vehicles may not be the solution. Recently, two significant victories have been recorded by electric vehicles in China's fiercely competitive automotive market, which is dominated by conventional fuel vehicles. Monday marked the first time that the price of BYD's electric vehicles, EVs, was set below that of their gasoline-guzzler counterparts. Since October, when it was introduced, Huawei Technologies has been in the news for introducing an ultra-fast charging system that enables electric vehicles to travel 0.6 miles, 1 kilometer, on a single 1-second charge. The actions demonstrate the exponential expansion of China's electric vehicle battery manufacturing capabilities and the swift technological advancements. China surpassed 60% of the global EV battery market last year due to a confluence of factors, including robust talent pools and extensive supply chains, which have propelled it to the top of the industry. Prominent for its sophisticated manufacturing and high-tech, low-carbon image, the industry has received widespread acclaim. In contrast, health authorities in different regions of China have discovered in recent years through investigations that the production of EV batteries can result in the emission of hazardous substances, including chemical pollutants, dust, and laser radiation. The results of their research have illuminated the health consequences of the swiftly expanding sector that China is striving to achieve carbon neutrality. Historically, battery manufacturing has been associated with serious occupational disease risks, according to an unnamed researcher at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, in Chongqing. Researchers from institutions including the China Academy of Safety Science and Technology, a government-run work safety organization, discovered in a 2019 study that since the early 1990s, battery manufacturing has been one of the leading industries in China with the highest frequency of group poisoning incidents. However, the Chongqing CDC researcher emphasized that due to the greater level of automation and more advanced technology in operation, occupational health risks associated with EV batteries were lower than those associated with conventional products like lead-acid batteries. The Post requested to visit the factories of CATL and BYD, the two leading manufacturers of EV batteries in China. However, BYD rejected it, and CATL has not responded. BYD, an acronym denoting Build Your Dreams, was established in 2003 and surpassed Tesla as the leading global manufacturer of electric vehicles this past year. It ranks second worldwide in EV battery production, trailing only contemporary Amperex Technology Company Limited, CATL. The concerns of frontline employees exposed to the EV industry's potential dangers have been voiced. Numerous users have inquired on the Chinese equivalent of Quora, the online forum Nihu, whether employment in a power battery factory could harm one's health. One user disclosed in 2021 that she was employed at a lithium battery cathode material manufacturing facility. While lithium-ion batteries are utilized in most all-electric vehicles on the market today, but their precise composition frequently differs from that of consumer electronics batteries. The poster further stated, "I no longer dare to remain in the factory," citing chemical dust that caused constant irritation to her eyes and pharynx. In the event, she resigned after only 5 months. Additionally, noise levels are an issue, as research has shown that frequent or loud noise can cause anxiety or tension. Following 3 months of working in a noisy battery factory, according to a second user's post from the same year, he experienced a nervous collapse due to health concerns and hearing loss caused by the extremely high decibel levels. Such concerns are warranted in light of the discoveries made by SURE scientists and public health pros. Potential occupational health hazards were identified by Health and Emergency Rescue in December at a lithium battery manufacturing facility located in Taixing, Jiangsu Province's easternmost city, vehicles in 2022. An on-site investigation conducted by researchers affiliated with the local division of the CDC, a national public health organization, yielded the results. Established in 2016, the facility manufactures power lithium batteries with an annual capacity of 400 million amp-hours on 4 production lines while employing 114 individuals. The fabrication process of lithium batteries encompasses several stages, generally consisting of transforming electrode plates, formed from basic materials, into unactivated battery cells. Following capacity testing and charge, the batteries are packaged and stored. At the facility, the research team discovered numerous chemical hazards. An example of a hazardous environment encountered by electrode sheet producers was the soot and graphite particles that posed suffocation risks. At the same time, they mixed, stirred, and weighed the positive and negative electrode materials. The highest ozone concentration was detected at the welding stations, where the sheets are trimmed and welded into battery cells serving as electrolyte containers. This concentration exceeded the occupational exposure limit and is categorized as a moderate hazard according to national standards. The paper reports that the average ambient noise level at the battery assembly facility was approximately 90 decibels, well above the permissible level of 85 decibels, constituting a moderate risk. Workers exposed to ozone, hydrogen fluoride, and noise are situated in positions that pose a significant occupational hazard at the factory, the authors wrote, urging sustainable improvements in emergency rescue facilities and hazard prevention, as well as enhanced individual protection. Complaints have been lodged against additional global EV battery manufacturers for non-compliance with worker health standards. General Motors and South Korea's LG Energy Solution, which rates third in the worldwide energy battery market behind Catlin BYD, established an Ultium Cells factory in Ohio in 2022. In October, the United States Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, levied a sanction of $270,000 against the factory. The organization endangered its employees by neglecting to provide training on safety and emergency protocols, as well as by failing to comply with federal regulations regarding the use of personal protective equipment, according to OSHA investigators. Last month, the U.S. Department of Labor fined SK On. This additional South Korean company ranks fifth in battery installation volume and cited one of its American facilities for 6 severe violations. The company was also fined $75,000. In January, the Korean newspaper IU Business Daily reported that issues identified included an average noise level exceeding 85 decibels per hour, the failure to provide respiratory protection for personnel handling nickel, cobalt, and manganese, and the absence of clean and disinfected masks and showers for employees exposed to corrosive materials. Significant advancements in battery production technology, particularly lithium-ion cells renowned for their extended lifespan and increased energy density, have propelled the worldwide electric vehicle revolution. Although lithium battery research began in the 1960s, the technology was not widely applied until Japanese businesses started selling it commercially in the 1990s. 2010 South Korea and Japan held around 80% of the global market share. However, Chinese competitors quickly gained ground and are now unassailable market leaders. Established in 2011, CATL now provides affordable batteries for 1 in every 3 electric vehicles, EVs, globally, supplying corporations including Tesla, BMW, Volkswagen, and Ford. According to Market Monitor's SNE research data, 6 of the top 10 companies worldwide in terms of battery usage were Chinese last year, accounting for nearly 2/3 of the global lithium battery market. Collectively, CATL and BYD represent over 50% of the market. Furthermore, China has the most processing facilities worldwide, which are critical components for electric vehicle batteries. This comprises 65% of the global lithium supply, 74% of the cobalt supply, and 42% of the copper processing facilities. Additionally, it is the only nation capable of processing graphite, a significant constituent of EV cells. The new 3 propelling China's exports are solar cells, lithium-ion batteries, and electric vehicles, according to Wang Gang, a former science and technology minister and critical figure in the country's EV development, when discussing last year's export market. Several Chinese EV manufacturers have announced new lithium battery production lines, raw material production, and other projects in Thailand, Europe, and the United States over the past 2 years, accelerating their international expansion. Numerous Chinese cities anticipate domestic economic expansion fueled by the electric vehicle, EV, sector, which includes battery facilities. Emerging electric vehicle, EV battery enterprises flourish in the economic hub of Chongqing, located in southwestern China, where the local government has designated the automotive sector, particularly new energy vehicles, as a pillar industry. China has been implementing supply-side reforms for roughly the past decade, the Chongqing CDC researcher explained, adding that modernizing the manufacturing sector has been one of the primary objectives. As a result, numerous businesses that failed to meet national production standards have been eliminated. Nonetheless, according to the researcher, certain production phases continued to affect society and individuals negatively. For example, the manufacturing of lithium ore and associated accessories in the upstream segment of the electric vehicle (EV) industry chain continues to present a risk to public health. The energy transition of the automotive industry from fossil fuels to batteries has emerged as an irreversible worldwide phenomenon. However, the expedition has been controversial, as producing a single issue has introduced health hazards. The extraction of lithium, as an illustration, is reportedly associated with substantial ecological contamination and demands a significant amount of water. A proposed BYD lithium project in Chile was halted in early 2022, partly due to opposition from indigenous communities and locals concerned about wetland degradation and pollution.